Alright, welcome back to our Christmas countdown with Darren. And we are coloring all the pages in a Darren's Christmas Adventure. So, let's color. If you've been following along, I'd like to say a big thank you. And as you know, Darren was trying to set up his nativity, but all he could find was the stable. And so his mom ends up giving him Mary before he goes out and helps his dad set up lights. Let's find out what's going on now. It looks like Joseph is the next piece that Darren finds. Now, he still might be not quite sure what's going on, but he sure looks happy to be finding some pieces and helping out. So we're just starting with our normal base color again that we've used in all the other videos for Darren. And we're just going from there. So in this Christmas story, not a whole lot is known about Joseph. We do know it's really the only story in the Bible about Joseph is when Jesus is born. And we do know he was a good man and a righteous man according to the Bible. And apparently he was chosen to be Jesus' dad here on earth. So that's pretty special. Alright. We have the base color down. Let's take this other green and we'll fill in Darren's little hands and feet and spots. So what do you think is going on in this story? Would you like to take any guesses? You can drop those guesses in the comments below if you have any. There you go. Alright. Let's add a few shadows. Under his arm here. Actually, that's not the dark green. There we go. Let's add a few shadows with this darker green here. This back arm and back leg a little bit darker. So I'll do that. Blend that in just a little more there. Underneath of his tail, just a little bit there. There we go. That's better. That's better. I am coloring a little bit lightly so that it's easier to add the shadows. Let's move on to Darren's dad. He was a darker green. So that's what we'll use now. Now, growing up, my dad, he would help us memorize the Jesus' birth story by reading it to us. That was his contribution to Christmas. My mom did most of the decorating along with us kids and the Christmas cookies and everything like that. But that was one thing my dad always did. He would always read us a Christmas story and help us to learn it. I haven't recited it for a while, but if I hear it being read, it does come back to me. He was always good about reading us books growing up before we went to bed. So that's one memory I have of my dad growing up. It was pretty fun. Don't get a whole lot of reading in nowadays, but I do enjoy a good book. And growing up, Dad would always help one of us, me or my sister, put up the angel on the tree when we were younger, till we could reach the top of the tree on our own. We would kind of help finish that. Well, that was what Dad did around Christmas time. Getting close to the base color of Darren's dad. Close to getting that done. Just wanted to say again, if you have been coloring along with us, you can drop those pictures in the comments below. I'd love to see those. And if you haven't, you can grab whatever you've been coloring and you can post those as well. I always enjoy seeing what people are working on. So we're just going to keep going. And Darren's dad has the same color of spots as Darren does. There's that, and we'll just add a couple more shadows. By just making the green a little bit thicker. That's what we'll do. This back arm and back leg a little bit darker too. I also love hearing other people's Christmas stories, so if you have any Christmas stories that you'd like to share, you can drop those in the comments too. Just trying to get a conversation here going. If you have any questions, you can drop those. And I think that Darren's dad is done. All right. Cool. I think we'll go on to Joseph next real quick. I want him to be lighter brown, so we'll just add more like a pine wood. So we'll start out with an orange, a yellow orange, and then we'll add the brown over that. Joseph. color in this door frame next. Quick, and then we'll do the door. And we're not doing anything too fancy with the door frame. Just your basic brown. We're trying not to get the Joseph blended in with the brown is the goal. And if I remember correctly, we used the dark blue for the door. We'll just start down here. We'll do the front door real quick next. Darren enjoys helping around the house and setting up lights and all of that fun stuff, and just being with family. But I think it's kind of cool that Darren's dad is the one who gives Darren Joseph, because Joseph was Jesus' dad here on earth and raised him. So I think that's pretty neat. And we're just finishing up the door here. This isn't going to be too fancy either. If you want to draw an extra window or something like that, you sure can. Coloring, especially if you can do it with somebody and show some, like your mom or your dad or teacher, some of your artwork, can be really helpful and fun to do. Just to be creative and learn about how the different colors work together. And just making a story the way you see it in your head. You know what I mean? Because your dinosaur, your Darren could be blue, but my Darren is green, because that's how my mind sees him. You can do all sorts of different things with colors and set different moods once you learn how to do it. But if you're just coloring along, I hope you are having fun. And let's see. Okay, yes, we did the orange, and then we did brown for our siding. That's right. So we'll just use the side of our crayon, color in the big block wall. Then we'll go in and add our brown over top. When you're layering, you just have to make sure not to go too heavy, or else it doesn't layer very well. So I'm going to keep that in mind. Now, I'm also thinking a little bit ahead, just starting to, about this area down at the bottom, I have to figure out if I want that to be like a pathway or what I want to do there. It could just be some snow, or it could be some concrete. Or maybe in your world, Darren lives in a warm place that doesn't get much snow. So we could always do that too. Just this little area down here. And then we'll be done with the orange. And there we go. All right, we'll add the brown. And I apparently added siding in here already. So we can just go ahead and add the shadows after we get done with this big area. You won't have to add any siding lines like we did in the last page. And as we start to finish up, I do hope you'll check out Darren's first book, Darren the Dirty Dino. I do have a read-through up on the YouTube channel, so you can go ahead and check that out. And I do hope you'll like and share this video as well, and share it. And I really would love to show with I really would like to see all of your creations. I love looking at other art and what people are doing. So you can do that down in the comments. That would be very awesome. So we just have this area left, and actually I'll make a little pathway. How about that? We'll make a little path. A little cement slab here. Okay. Just that. And the reason I'm doing this is because you don't have to always just color in the lines that I draw. You can add whatever you want, and it makes it, you can get some pretty cool effects going. And then, you know, I think Darren, I think he will live in a warmer place that doesn't get much snow. So we'll make this kind of a little bit of grass. Like that. And I just want to say once again, as we finish up, thank you for watching. And I really hope you enjoy our Let's Color series with Darren. And we will see you when I post the next video on the next page. All right, have a good day, everybody. We'll see you next time.